and welcome to today's video. I always think it's really weird when people wear coats in or jackets even in videos, but today I really fancied wearing my jacket. I feel like a bomber jacket isn't too heavy, so I hope you guys don't think I'm totally crazy. Just kind of felt like wearing pink, and I don't really have very much pink in my wardrobe. I'm not sure why I felt like wearing pink. Today is the first day of Drugstore week, which is super exciting. I have a crazy, and I mean crazy, amount of things to go through. Some things are like super exciting and some things aren't maybe quite as exciting, but I still thought were worth noting. I'm actually going to start with a brand that I haven't tried in years, but I'm weirdly like massively excited to try, and it's Miss Sporty. If you guys don't know, Miss Sporty is like a super cheap brand in the UK. Probably the cheapest one we have, so I would be so happy to find something that I really like. I am going to feature some of these items in videos throughout the week, so you will see a lot of it be put on either in first impressions or even on like little challenges. I'm actually tempted to do a £20 makeup challenge using largely Miss Sporty to kind of see what I think. The first thing I have is Instaglow foundation from Miss Sporty. My first impression is that dark isn't that dark, and it's number 4 dark. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Number 4 is pretty light. It's kind of my colour, which is crazy because I am really not dark. I am pretty fair in my opinion. And they've got like these little Instaglow bronzer, blusher and another bronzer. There's a sunny brunette and a sun-kissed blonde, which I think is quite a nice idea. I'm interested to see what the actual quality of them is like though, so I will again get back to you. I have a mascara from them, and then actually something I just swatched on my hand and that I was really impressed by is the Miss Sporty Studio Lash Colour Eyeliner. I have so much to talk about that, everything's going to be quite brief, I hope you don't mind. But look at that colour, it's beautifully pigmented. And the green is slightly less pigmented but still quite beautiful. Actually maybe even more pigmented, about the same. But really beautiful. The nib is slightly long, but I'm really looking forward to trying these. I have some instant lip and colour shine, probably something that isn't really my cup of tea. And then some glosses. The Miss Sporty 3D Shine lip gloss in Sublime Fuchsia. Like no way would I ever wear this colour. Yeah, it's just not very nice. However, I think that Splendid Pink is a much more wearable colour. I obviously haven't tried it on my lips, so I don't know what the quality is like. Even Luscious Nude I think would be quite nice in the centre of the lips, but I do suspect they might be quite sticky. I haven't actually got a mirror, but here we go. Yeah, it kind of takes me back to being a child. Not sure if these are something that I would go back to very often. But again, I am really looking forward to at least trying this and seeing if there's such thing as like excellent, really cheap makeup. Something that I don't really rate highly but I think are super cute are these little like emoji lip balm tins from Superdrugs. They've got this face, the love eye face, this like little dancer. These do smell incredible though, and I think they'd make nice gifts for like little people, for younger girls. There's this one which is one of my faves, and then like this face, and they actually smell so good. Again, kind of reminiscent of when I was much younger, but they smell incredible. Honestly, so much to go through that I don't even know where to start. Okay, something that some of you might find quite boring, some of you might find quite interesting are the new launches from Soft and Gentle. I'll start with one that is already out, I believe, and it's the 0% Aluminium Antiperspirant Deodorant. I don't think there's that many zero aluminium in the drugstore, but these actually smell really nice. I'm not going to go into depth as to why aluminium is bad for you, but it might be worth googling. It's kind of got some links to some not so good illnesses. So yeah, it might be worth looking into. But what I kind of think is a little bit more exciting and like so hard to talk about as a blogger, I feel like, because it's so not glamorous, but these are basically Femme Fresh but by Soft and Gentle. I think it's quite nice because the packaging doesn't mention like what it is really. It says it's designed for intimate skin, but if you look at the big writing you can't tell. It just says it's a fragrance spray, so it's kind of less obvious than Femme Fresh. I'm gonna admit I haven't tried them, but smell wise I do quite like them. And then there's a wash. Again, smells decent. It's not obviously for female hygiene. It just says daily shower wash. And then there's a 2-in-1 shower and shave mousse, which I am actually really excited about because it can be used as a shaving gel as well. I'm sure you could shave your legs with it or anything else you wanted, and I assume it won't irritate you because you might get a little bit of irritation if you use really highly fragrant shaving gels in specific areas. I think this is a nice idea. I don't think it's too obvious, and that's why I really like it. On to Bourjois. I feel like I usually have quite a lot of Bourjois launches to talk about, but not today. They do have their new Soufflé de Velvet Rouge editions. I think these are new. I haven't seen them before, but apparently they're a sheer matte. I'm not really sure why I would want a sheer matte if I'm completely honest, but I have 3 shades: Plum Plum Perdue, Ravillon Rose, and VIP Peach. I like that name. I'm gonna have to give these a go. I'm not 100% convinced on sheer mattes though, I don't think. I love Rimmel as a drugstore brand, and their polishes are always really nice. These are their one-step gel ones. I have Bear Hug and Blue Babe. Really beautiful colours, particularly the Blue Babe I think, but again I haven't tried these. Also from the Kate range I have this golden bronze set which has a highlighter, a contour and a blush. Looks like this. Looks really pretty, particularly the contour and the blush. I'm not too sure about, yeah, I think the highlight might be nice too. If this isn't too expensive, this is definitely going to go in my £20 video. And then they've also released their Moisture Renew Sheer and Shine lipsticks. I don't know how many there are, but I have 6. Really nice colours. I think for some of these are quite nice. I know I kind of said that I wasn't too sure about sheer matte, but I feel like when I want a matte lipstick, I want it to be quite vibrant. Whereas if I want a sheer lipstick, then I don't want it to be vibrant, and I want it to be like really laid back, and I feel that matte doesn't look laid back ever. But these are probably quite good for summer. They're quite buildable as well, although they call them sheer. I'm not sure they're that sheer. Yeah, quite like the look of these. Ooh, number 600, Spinel Spring. That could so be the perfect beach colour. It is a little bit more sheer than the other ones though. But packaging wise, it does look fairly cheap. It feels quite cheap, but they're not expensive, so. Also, I'm not 100% sure if all of these items are new on the market, but they're all definitely new to me. From Sleek, I have even the Cream Contour in Medium. I'm super excited to try this because I think I haven't tried any cream contour from the drugstore, I don't think. This is a beautiful palette, and if they're good, I think they'll be such a steal because the ones I have are very expensive, in the £40 region, which just isn't cheap. So if this is a good one, that would be incredible. And then also I have some of their Lip VIP full coverage lipsticks. I don't know. Oh, they're semi-matte. I like the idea of a semi-matte because I think, again, totally matte can be a little bit in your face. But the colours are so beautiful, and again, really excited to try these. Let me know which ones of these products you would like my kind of first actual application reactions to, and what you'd like to see in a video. But yeah, pretty. Really, really beautiful coverage, I think. That is dreamy. Yeah, that was Private Booth. Really beautiful colour. This arrived, so I thought I'd show you it. It's Original Source Hibiscus and Pomegranate Tea Shower Gel. It smells pretty good. Nothing fancy. Oh, it does smell very tea, but I like tea-y, like tea, but smells really nice. Avon, I guess not technically drugstore, but it's inexpensive like drugstore. They have their little gel shine polishes, so you've got a top coat and a base coat. I don't know if these are that new, but fairly new, I believe. This colour here is, I don't know, I'm going to leave it below because I can't remember, but so nice, and I've heard great things about these. And I've got a Avon Magic Prime and Set Spray, which I'm really excited to try because I finally, I'm just reaching for it, I finally bought MAC Prep and Prime. I don't really get all the hype though, but interested to compare the two. Be quite good if they're similar, but this is really affordable. What I'm really excited about from Avon though is their little bronzing multi-sticks. There is this one in Glowing Nude and this one in Blushing Coral. I think there's one more. I'm not sure if I don't have it or I've misplaced it. But just really beautiful wearable blushes, which I think would be perfect to kind of just take on holiday with you. They are solid, so they wouldn't count as your liquids, which is great, and just like really effortless as well. And then Soap & Glory seem to be really feeling these like short and stubby products, which I'm okay with. First is the Kick-Ass All Is Calm concealers and Just Bright concealer. Super excited to try these. These are colour correctors. I wonder if there's an apricot, like orangey one for under eye darkness. They are like pretty pigmented and seem to be quite impressive. And the Kick-Ass concealer itself is really good, so excited to try these. Soap & Glory isn't the cheapest drugstore brand though, in my opinion. I think it's fairly pricey. And then they have their Highlight and Sculpt cheek sticks. I have Pink Pop and Pearl and Sundays, very similar to the Avon ones, and also like NARS multiples, but they look like they're quite pretty. Fairly shimmery though, I would say. I think Pink Pop and Pearl, although it's pink, on a lot of people would be more of a highlighter. I don't know, it's kind of in between. It actually does remind me a little bit of Orgasm because it's got that kind of gold shimmer running through it. That may have been who they were inspired by. I don't know. And then they have these like matte lip, Sexy Mother Pucker, 3D lip colour and sculpt. Oh, the nib is nice. These seem like they could be amazing. Particularly Pretty Muted is so my sort of colour. It's like a muted pink, as the name suggests. They feel really creamy. Very excited to try these. I've also got Ember Red, and then the first one I put on was Chocoberry. I wonder if they tingle like the Sexy Mother Puckers. I don't think so. They haven't got the minty scent. Barry M is like my fave spring launches. They always launch an incredible spring collection. Must admit, colour wise, this year is very nude. I kind of understand why, like nudes are everywhere. I love nudes myself on the nails, but typically they tend to release more pastel-y colours than they did this year. But this is their coconut infused range. These are the nudie ones. Wonder if they smell of coconut. Not at the moment, maybe once they're applied, unsure. And then they do have a couple of like more pastel-y shades, a pink. This is probably the one that I would buy if I was to go out and buy them myself. And that's Surfboard. That is such a nice colour. Slightly grey purple. Oh, also, what's this? This one is Flamingo. Really nice. Although they definitely have another polish called Flamingo. Oh my god. And Laguna. Basically, these are my favourite three. These are beautiful. And as most of you know, like Barry M is super duper affordable. I have a couple of things from Maybelline, and that's my last brand. I'm sorry this video was so long. I hope you enjoyed it, but you know, I like to talk. I have a lot of things to talk about. I'm going to show you a few things I don't think are that new, and then something that's just arrived, so I assume is pretty new. Dream Velvet Foundation. It says it's new. The Dream Mousse was something I wore a lot when I was younger, so I'm a little bit scared to try these because my makeup back then, not so great at all. But I will give them a go. I think they're typically more for oily skin though, and I have dry skin and I feel like they make my skin look drier. I finally have my hands on the Maybelline Blushed Nudes palette. So I haven't tried this palette before, and I haven't even tried the other one that Maybelline does. I will hopefully try it soon, but I haven't yet. So, it looks pretty. I don't think it's got a mirror, which I think is always a bit of a shame. it doesn't. But some of the colours look a little bit funny. Not too sure about the greens and the like purpley shades. Maybe the purple, the greens not so much. And they are like fairly cool toned as well, I would say. So I'm not sure if this would necessarily be for me, but as long as the quality's good, like I'm sure there'll be people that love these shades. Also fairly recently I got the Maybelline Master Drama Nudes. These are such beautiful liners. They kind of remind me a little bit of the what's her name? Charlotte Tilbury liners. Particularly I think Rose Pearl would look nice in the waterline. I have another one somewhere which I've used loads to kind of line underneath my bottom lash line and kind of add a smoky look to my lashes, and it's so nice. Also my boyfriend kind of went through my makeup and organised it into Drugstore to kind of see what was new, because he's being nice to me today. And he said like these look really cheap. That's how he knew they were Drugstore, because there are, as much as he knows about makeup, there are some brands that he's just not sure. Like he's like, Clarins, that's available in Boots, is that Drugstore? Obviously Clarins is fairly expensive, but these are the Maybelline Baby Lips, but they're for your lip, they're balm and blush, and you kind of rub them on or then put them on your cheek. Again, I haven't tried these actually, and I have heard they're really nice. They offer very little colour though, and I just think they look really cheap. I know that's kind of the point of baby lips, but they literally offer no colour. Let's see why you'd want this on your lips but not on your cheeks. I don't think these are for me, and they're really hard to hold. I understand it's supposed to look like cute and like, ah, yay, but they're just tricky. Maybe my hands are fat and that's why, who knows. The new, I believe they're new, Brow Drama Pomade Crayon. Looks like this. I will show you dark brown. I have dark brown, dark blonde and medium brown. I'm assuming that's all the colours. Can't be sure. I'm going to show you dark brown. I mean, this is really thick. Feels like it could be quite nice. Yeah, colour-wise they seem nice. These are just really thick. And like at the moment they've got a beautiful point. But what happens when people start like crayoning their brows on? I'm just not sure that's a good idea. I don't know. I'm going to try these in my first impressions video though. So that's the end of this video, and I'm sure most of you are very thankful that this video is coming to an end because it's so long. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you'd like to see throughout this week, what products that I've spoken about today you would like to see, or any kind of drugstore video ideas you may have. And I shall see you all tomorrow, which is super exciting. Bye!